Good morning, everyone. Velko here, the professional problem solver, top producer show. Let's go. Today, we're going to talk about goals. Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's here? Who wants to talk about goals? Yeah, I want to talk about goals. Larry, good morning, my friend. Thank you for showing up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, today we're going to talk about goals. I am 45 seconds late, so let's get right into it. And it's going to be very simple, very easy, I promise. Please share this video. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do the same thing. Share this video so we can get this thing going. And let's figure out how do we make goals work for us instead of we work for the goals, right? How do we flip the side? So I'm gonna share with you the three P's. Promise. Please share this video. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do the same thing. Share these videos. We're gonna talk about the three P's. The three P's are: the goals must be positive, they must be personal, and good morning, Dougie Fresh. By the way, tonight, Dougie Fresh, we have our tribe meeting tonight. So make sure you tune in. Tonight's Wednesday. Yeah, tonight. Make sure you tune in at 6:30. I didn't see you marking yourself going. So make sure you show up at 6:30 and have some problems for me, okay? I want to offer you solutions to your problems. So Dougie Fresh is part of our tribe. If you guys want to join our tribe, you definitely could. We raised the price a little bit now. So I'll work with you if you need some payment options. But the tribe, real quick, I'll take 30 seconds just to talk about the tribe. It's something that is just starting now. It's absolutely phenomenal. It is the biggest support you could get from anybody in my field, okay? You would get over 400 videos that by the end of the year are going to be well over 1,000. I've got tons of content that's not yet uploaded to the virtual platform. So everything about sales skills, marketing skills, life skills is right there. You can watch it on your phone, you can watch it on your TV screen, you can watch it on your computer. Besides that, I offer the best support system ever, and I challenge everyone to see if there's anybody out there offering better support than me. So what I offer is 24/7 contact with the problem solver, okay? So what you can do is you're part of the private coaching group. You can ask me questions anytime, right? And I get a notification and I get engaged, or somebody from our team is going to answer your question immediately. We're going to find solution for you. Besides that, we have this weekly reactionary training that I call, where all the members of the tribe join me and they give me problems and offer them practical solutions so they can apply in their life. We also set goals with the tribe members. We also work on their personal branding, their individual branding, so they can start cross-promoting, so they can start earning the money they deserve, so they can expand their reach in the marketplace, get attention in the marketplace, get referrals, build their book of business based on repeats and referrals, and service clients, so they can get the best out of this business, right? So I help those tribe members to achieve just that, right? So if you're interested in leveling up, if making that bold move that is going to get you to on the right track and is going to help you achieve all of your goals, then definitely join us, okay? Join us in the tribe. So without any more commercials, I want to focus on giving you some value today in the next 10 minutes. And I've been studying goal setting, and I've been going back and forth with goals for the past 4 or 5 years. You know, some of the smartest people that I've read, they don't believe in goals. So that I played around with that perspective for a while. But for me, goals work, you know. Goals give me purpose, goals give me directions, goals give me accountability. So I've learned how to work with my goals, and I've been doing a lot of fine-tuning. Having too many goals is confusing. Sometimes, like right now, I have 16 goals that I want to achieve before the end of the year. That's a lot of goals. It will be really hard to visualize only one of them, or to be able to focus on only one of them when you have 16 of them, right? So these 16 goals are in different areas of my life. We have spirituality, we have physical health and being, we have mental health, which is so incredibly important. We have social life, we have bucket list, we have financial goals, we have career goals, we have relationship goals, we have family goals, and all of these goals need our attention, right? So what I suggest is to set up, specific goals for each group, for each department, but there are three P's, there are three conditions that each goal has to qualify for, okay? Three conditions. So I call them the three P's. The first thing is these goals have to be positive. They have to be positive. When we think about those goals, they have to give us that big smile on our face. So they have to be emotional. They have to be so positive that they make our mood better. So when we think about our goals, we actually get excited about life. We actually get excited about getting up every morning and conquering those goals, right? Going for them. So the goals must be positive. And what that means is it doesn't mean find the career that is interesting. It means find your purpose, find something that has no alternative. It's exactly what you want, right? So positive, they have to be positive. They have to make us feel good when we think about them. If the goals don't give us that emotion, they're probably too small, or they're probably the wrong thing. So good thing about writing the goal is to ask yourself, why do I want this, right? Sometimes, especially if we have some issues with depression, with self-sabotage, with comparing, with procrastination, with perfectionism, right? Sometimes when we have those issues and we watch other people, obviously in the world of social media, we set the wrong goals, right? Some people think they want a Ferrari. Some people think they want a Lambo. Then they buy the Ferrari, they buy the Lambo, they work their face off to get it, and they realize that that's not really what they want. They might have want a lake house somewhere with a boat instead of the Lambo, right? So a lot of times we don't set the right goals, and then we spend so much precious time of our life, which we're only here temporarily, we spend so much precious time on our life working for goals that don't really matter. So ask yourself, what will happen, and close your eyes and try to visualize what will happen if I don't get that goal, if I end up living my life and never achieving that. How would that affect my life? And then ask yourself the opposite question. What will happen if I achieve that goal, and how would I feel? So if it gives you that positive feeling, if you're able to experience exactly what the emotion would be from achieving that goal, then it qualifies. Congratulations. It's a positive goal. So you gotta check those goals before you commit to them, before you start writing them every single day, every single morning, every single night. So, by the way, you gotta have a journal that reminds you of your direction, right? Some of the best journals out there, Glenn Lundy, my buddy Glenn Lundy from Rise and Grind has one of the best journals. Grant Cardone's journal is pretty good. There's a lot of journals. You can create your own journal, but what I recommend is to write down your goals every single morning and every single night, to be the first thing that you do when you wake up while you're still trying to wake up, and to be the last thing that you do while you're trying to fall asleep. Because if you leave your goals, if you focus on your goals, then your subconscious will work really hard to offer you some information on how to achieve them faster, better, and how to obviously fulfill those goals. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is the second P, right? So besides the fact that they have to be positive, I started talking a little bit about that, but they also have to be personal, right? And what I mean by that is they don't have to be the same as everybody else. Like a lot of people have the same goals: $1 million or $1 billion or house on the lake, or some people don't really reach deep inside of them to figure out what would really make the biggest difference of my life, what part of me would enjoy that goal. So the personal goals, they also should be kept personal, right? A lot of times we go out there and we share our goals with the world, and there's mixed information about this. Some people say, the people that believe in the law of attraction, they say go out there, and the law of attraction does exist. They go out there and put it out there in the universe. But what I think is sometimes this creates a different level of emotion, and it puts not so much of accountability rather than stress, right? So if we put a big goal out there, it's not bad. I'm not suggesting not to do it, but what I'm suggesting is if you keep it personal, it will probably have much bigger impact to your personal life, achieving that goal, right? So I had a goal to become a best-selling author, and I really kept it personal. I never told people I want to become a best-selling author, but I wrote it down every day. I focused on it, I imagined it, and I became one. After I became one, I realized it's not a big deal. A lot of people were doing it. So I'm not pretending, but it was one thing that I kept very personal, very dear to me. And when I achieved it, I believe that my reaction was more positive. It was better. Sometimes I've made some goals public and I've achieved them, but during my road to achieving them, I kind of got used to them, and when I achieved them, I didn't have the same emotion. I wasn't as happy as I wanted to be, right? So it's good to test the emotion, but different people suggest different things. I suggest to keep your goals personal. The last P is make sure your goals are possible. So I don't mean realistic. Realistic is the guaranteed way to stay average, right? So I don't like the word realistic when it comes down to goals. What does realistic mean, right? I like the word possible. And what possible means is you really, really, really have to believe, you have to have 100% certainty that you're going to achieve those goals. Because if you don't have faith, if you don't have 100% certainty that you're going to achieve those goals, chances are 99% you're going to give up, right? So we have to believe in our goals. We have to. David Goggins is a great example of that. He's using visualization to experience achieving the goal every single day, sometimes 100 times a day. So if you're able to visualize, if you see it here, like many sportsmen and people with great success say, if you see it here, then you'll be able to achieve it in real life. So that's what I mean by possible. Remember, the goals have to be positive, personal, and possible. Positive, personal, and possible. And make sure you write goals for each area of your life. Like I've been neglecting my bucket list goals, right? So I haven't done anything from my bucket list in 2-3 months, which is bad. It's bad for the soul, right? You gotta enjoy life. I'm really focused on my business right now. I'm growing, expanding, going through some ups, some downs. I'm going through some employees change. I'm going through some business model change. So my focus is on the goal. But I would be way more successful if I spend some time marking off tasks from my bucket list. So this is a good lesson for me as well, that I need to balance my life a little bit and dominate every area of my life, not just the physical, not just the mental, not just the spiritual, not just the bucket list, but also relationships, also social life, and family goals and career goals and financial goals, right? So those are the 3 P's I wanted to share with you. Always question your goals. Ask what is the reason for you to achieve that goal. Is the reason yours or somebody else's, right? Make sure you're not taking somebody else's goal, because you're not going to have the same satisfaction. Make sure also that you keep it to yourself, because the satisfaction is way bigger. You're surprising some people. You're shocking some people. You're going to see the haters' faces dropping, right? So this is something that I wanted to share with you, and hopefully it helps you. Make it a great day. Be a sales professional. Don't be an order taker. Thank you. Goodbye.